Mary Amber. Mary Amber, we're going to listen to Mary Amber. She is verified on Twitter, and we're going to listen to her song, What We Are. You can catch the review on indiemusicplus.com by Mr. Ryan Saul.
You left me, and at the time, it almost hurt, but I was fine, 'cause I could hold to everything I had. I focused on the ceiling in the morning when I woke without you. Then I made my breakfast like I always did. And oh, the time you showed me all your Tazos white, just like us. Two kids dressing up as adults. No, I'm lost and better off in denial, moving on. 'Cause alone has no instruction manual. What we were, I can't forget what we were. What we were, what we were. What we were, I can't forget what we were. What we were, what we were. You left me and I was fine, but now I'm losing control of my mind, and the blurry shapes of our past are flooding back. And oh, I wonder how many.
Oh, we're having way too much fun here behind the scenes. I wish you could be hanging out in the green room with us. It's a bunch of dudes, from all over the country. We got Chicago, we got New York, we got Virginia, we got Michigan. I don't know. Where are you, Dave? You're like in China or something, aren't you?
Arizona, same thing.
Arizona, yeah, same thing. So Mary Amber. Is that how you say that? Or is it Marie? Mary?
Mary, I would say Mary Amber.
Mary Amber, yeah. So we just did a review. Our newest guest critic from Modern Sons, Ryan Saul, took a chop at it. So he said a lot of the things that I was thinking of when I listened to this song. In particular, for me, the vocal in particular could have been, I think, maybe a little brighter. It was very close and raw, and I like that and stuff. But I felt like I was missing something. I don't know. It just seemed too low or too muffled or something. I don't know.
What, Joe? I think it was a little dry.
That's that too.
I think it was dry. Like if it was just, add a little more reverb in there, I think it would have worked better for me. A lot of my critique on this is taste. This is another, this is song number 3 or artist number 3 where I'm like really digging her next album. Yeah, it was, Ryan Saul wrote a pretty good review. I think he encapsulated a lot of it. It's on the site already. There was times he said it may come off as monotonous, so I would like to expand on that. But first, the positive. All the imagery, all these like different like modeling shots and these different scenes that she does with photography. I think that's awesome. That is like incredible. That's so cool. Adds a lot.
Good image.
Yeah, it adds a lot to the overall project. But I was thinking of Tori Amos was coming to mind a lot when I was listening to Meri. But the big difference in sound there is just with the drama of the music. Like Tori Amos had, maybe a similar delivery, but she really played with the drama of her music a lot. And in this song, as Meri kind of created more emotion in her voice towards the end, like the music, it didn't change. It was still just like kind of just consistent. And I'm like, okay, here's the buildup. I was like wanting more buildup to feel it more, because it's an emotional song. It's about a breakup, just like Ryan said. But what is Rob pulling some secret crap?
Me up.
What's going on? No.
Oh, I'm paying attention, kind of.
But do you see that point, Joe, where it's just like, were you feeling like the emotion, because it's about a breakup, and it was just kind of like, it was almost like deadpan.
Well, there's not much change in the music. There's like, I didn't really hear a bridge necessarily. I mean, we only listened to a 2-minute sample, but it was all, it was very sort of.
It was just even throughout the whole song, and there was no. So that, like I said, is that exactly what you?
So, I don't think that's a really good representation of her music, though, necessarily either, because I've heard some other stuff of hers. Sorry, I'm watching Periscope and stuff too. So like, I feel like that might not have been the best representation of her music, because I've heard other songs of hers that have full production and stuff, and they hit me better.
I mean, I'm trying to go a little deeper early.
Uh-oh. Is it time?
No, it's just a little pinch of it. Like, maybe she's numb. Maybe she's just numb from the breakup, and that's what she wanted to portray. So I don't want to speak for her, but as an outsider of the truth of the story, I kind of longed for a little more like dynamic, I guess, in the second half. But
cool.
Other than that, man, I'm like, she's got it going on. And
yeah, I'd like to hear more from her.